Yeah, and I also just did.
Yeah, no, we're good. We got it. Alright, I'll check stream to make sure everything is running well. But we should be good. If Twitch would actually load his thing.
They're trying to silence us.
I don't think it's like silencing them more, that we're just idiots. Alright, he's checking stream. He's checking stream.
Alright, from the sound of it, it's now working. Yeah, it works.
It works? Alright,
Yeah.
we're in. Alright, so
Alright, start.
technical difficulties, but we're here. It's me and Toss doing commentary for today on today's very momentous 1st to 10 grudge match from Basil, also known as Skolantatius, and Conball. If it wasn't obvious enough, Skull/Basil is playing Junpei, and Conball will be playing Adachi. And from my experience playing both of them, we could see the pocket Yosuke from Basil, but we do not know. I'm assuming he's just gonna go full Junpei for this.
Highly doubt, because I think Basil is trying to give it his all in this FT10.
Well, you never know. He could just pick the Yosuke for the fun of it. But we're gonna see.
Honestly, this matchup doesn't look all that bad from what I remember.
Adachi does have some things that can screw over Junpei. Mainly, I forgot. I think it's 2D. It's either J2D or it's or JD, the one where Izanagi comes from stack. That could be big.
Deathbound completely shuts that down.
That is a thing. Deathbound does shut that down. But it does seem like Conball's already off to kind of a strong start here.
That was
Already got
crack.
the riser off. That's pretty good on Clutch. There's the infamous JC classic, and that should. Oh, he dropped it. That would have been game there.
Can you pick it back up?
And Basil went back. No, he was very unsafe there, and now he hit the 5A.
You could have
really good start from Conball here. Really strong start. We're gonna see if he can keep this momentum up. Really bad DP there, I won't lie. Very bad DP. But he does it again in the worst, so I can't really say much more. But this has been a very Conball.
How many AOAs have
I think this is
done like that already?
I think it's the third one from Conball, but this is getting something going here. Almost
Go first.
The setup.
That actually has full meter. That is gonna be bad for Basil.
Almost at the 5 turn. One thing about Basil, he does have a little bit of confirming these. And yeah, he jumps he does that. And there is that not a bad round from Basil, but there was definitely some that closed out that round. But a very
Basil is being too impatient.
Yeah, they needed to be more calm on the DP,
yeah,
kind of weigh out their options against Adachi, because Adachi is a very pressure heavy character. He's kind of being in your face at points.
If you lose your cool against Adachi, then the momentum will be scary.
Once Adachi gets going, it's very scary. Once he gets Heat Riser and Magatsu, it's kind of just...
Especially Magatsu Mandala.
Once he gets Magatsu Mandala, it's kind of a done deal. You can win, but he's gonna have status effects on all of his buttons, and he's gonna have even better setups, and he gets higher damage off the Heat Riser. So you're kind of just weighing out your options to make sure the Adachi doesn't get what he wants, which is getting Heat Riser and Magatsu Mandala. because if he gets those two, you're in very big trouble.
Let's play fair and square.
Round one.
You just need to try and thin out Adachi's options as much as possible.
Yeah, that's what I would say. But already both are getting persona cards off each other. But Basil kind of has something going here very early.
In the early bursts, no, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing about Basil is they kind of they're kind of trigger happy when it comes to the burst. But that
It
could
used to be something
be
Conball would do. I don't know if it still does it, but a single touch to set off a burst. Now I'm seeing more from him.
the counter hit AOA. Very unsafe. Should have done one more cancel to keep themselves safe. But another very dominant game from Conball here.
My side's gonna split.
He's just on his ass 24/7. It's not letting go.
Yeah, Basil can't breathe. The second he gets a chance to get something going, he's just getting off it. Getting those 5Ds and getting near close to getting it confirmed. From my experience playing Conball, the best way to go about it is just rushing out and getting in his face because he does crack under constant pressure. Not a great DP there.
He plays J2D and 2D would be really bad against the Conball. Every time we use it, it's always brought something good. So maybe that should be something Basil considering.
Bad DP here. That was a very bad DP.
He could have super cancelled as well.
Super canceled it. I think he had burst. He could have one more bursted out of it as well. Just not a great showing from Basil so far. Just all Conball with the Adachi here. Now I've played against my fair share of really good Adachis. I've played against Jordan, I've played against Liam and Conball, of course. And like I said, here we are with the Shadow Yosuke pick. I don't think this is the right choice, personally, because Yosuke does kind of have his issues against Adachi. This could be Basil taking after me when I had to play against Conball in bracket on their tournament. But you're gonna want to really I answered it. Okay, but you really want to be in their face. You really want to be in their face. But already up to almost
The early burst that I was talking about. Apparently he still does it.
now. Basil doesn't have the best Yosuke. They have a decent Yosuke, I would say. But it does seem like they haven't used the Yosuke here. Haven't used the burst yet. That's away from the DP, could have got a punish. He's playing very conservative here. He's backing up.
He is putting J5D to good use here, I'm seeing.
Yeah, JD is a really good button against characters who don't really have an answer to it. Here we go with the... Oh my gosh. I don't agree with the burst there. Because, well...
Yeah, now you don't have any burst now that you've used it and died.
Yeah, and obviously I know that Basil doesn't play Shadow Yosuke that often. So they don't know, like, you know, the Shadow Routes that could kill almost every button confirmed.
That's a pretty common mistake that people do make.
Well, yeah, especially when you're transitioning from regular Yosuke to a Shadow Yosuke, they kind of have the tendency to do burst. But now that you have that option in Shadow Burst, you kind of just forget about it and you immediately assume to use regular burst. But here we go. Garudine is interesting. I would have expected a Suzukaja or Safe Peter to get a route.
Yeah.
But honestly, Basil's not doing too bad with the Yosuke here. Because there's another AOA of the game.
Holding up pretty well.
Now, here's my solution. Here's a really good solution for me with Zeodine there. Instead of just holding it, you can just do moonsaults over it. Because you have enough moonsaults to last the duration. Really good confirm there from Basil. And he gets clipped by the Mandala.
I had a feeling he would do that.
Clipped by the Mandala. Oh, that's bad. game.
That's
That is game. Smart routing from Conball to just get the kill right before he got the burst. Really smart decision making there. But honestly, not bad from Basil's Yosuke. That was a really solid
He
performance.
was doing pretty good on Yosuke.
But
So, is he gonna keep playing Yosuke? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, that is what I'm thinking. Is what is he gonna do here? Is he gonna keep playing Yosuke? Is he gonna go back to Junpei? Because honestly, Yosuke is kind of showing a difference here. Yeah, he's gonna stick with it. But
Shadow Yosuke as well. Non-normal Yosuke. I expected to switch to normal Yosuke.
I think Basil has the basis to be a very good Yosuke. I've played against his Yosuke many times because he was my go-to practice partner for a while when I was getting back into the game. And I was getting back into playing Yosuke. He has a very solid Yosuke, and I think with practice it could be better than his Junpei, as you don't have to work as hard with Yosuke as you do Junpei, because you don't have to worry.
The thing is with Junpei, you have to really earn
you have to earn your bases, you have to earn victory try, you have to do very hard routes. But Yosuke doesn't even have to do anything.
A little less with Shadow Junpei, but still a lot of work regardless.
And here we go, we get first to Kaiga, goes for the basic drop, 2 into Shufu. Very decent damage here. 2.4
He's gonna go for a throw. No.
He's gonna go for the air throw. That is a very good decision there. And gets clipped by Izanagi. Now, there's one thing I'm seeing in the game, they're doing the cooking.
Hey. How about...
Ooh, terrible burst. Terrible.
Oh man, my side's gonna split.
Round 2. Fight!
How's he gonna recover from that burst?
Not too slow. Here you go.
Another terrible DP. He's just letting those DPs rip. Did he get cross up? That's it right there. I was like expected an AOA from that Mazio guy. Oh, that is tragic. I think he saw that coming, but he didn't punish it well. Honestly, he's not doing all that badly on Yosuke. I feel like he's gonna keep playing Yosuke here, because it does seem to be playing out well for him. Though he does need to calm down a bit. He's moving all over the place and getting punished for it. Oh yeah,
You wanna play with me?
Uka has to go and he's gonna come back for a bit. And so it's just gonna be me here.
I'm the hero. Sorry, but I don't play nice.
Round 1. Action!
I'll play with you.
Drop the combo.
You won't hit me.
Right on!
I'll play with you. I'll play with
A rod. Rod 2C. That'd have been horrible. They're both dropping barely. They're a lot this match. Another drop. So many DPs from Basil. AOA. Yeah, you're gonna have to count these. Another AOA that's $10 buddy. Conball is in Awakening now, so that could be $1 at any moment. It's the opportunity to kill, unfortunately. Basil managed to come back from this. Ooh, that was close. But Basil panicked and just eat there. He could have sealed it with a 5C, punishing that with $1. Jefferson with a 5C, and that 5C is busted. So is that DP. Basil's on a DP fest. Another DP. Falcon there. Yeah, you had to burst that. And that's that.
Okay, so I came back just in time. Sorry for the quick break, everyone. I had something I
Welcome back.
had to do. I am back, and I see that Conball has won yet again. But when I came back to see, I saw that Basil almost took a round. I don't know how the last one went before that.
You really panicked at the end there, it looked like.
Yeah, I saw Basil having a pixel, and it just kind of fell apart there.
Those DPs are really hurting Basil.
Yeah, I think the DPing is something they really needed to work on here, because that is gonna hurt him a lot in future competitive play as well.
Less DPing, less AOAing, dude.
That is something they really need to work on.
More throws. I'm not seeing any throws here.
And
Switching back to Junpei.
We're going back into the Junpei.
Curious to see how this pans out.
I definitely think Basil needs to work more on their pressuring, as they are getting somewhat repetitive with their options.
Definitely. It all falls down to either
I hate looking
AOA.
after brats, you know?
I'm just thinking AOA because I'm not seeing him do anything else.
I'm not seeing him take the grab, take the lows, sweep would do something here.
No cross-ups.
Well, we're getting something here. The really early burst here has to take this lead down. Now, that is one thing about they both kind of have the same issue here. They do get very panicky on defense. Not doubt DP had to use the burst early there.
They're both down in... Yeah, there it is. J2D.
Here we go.
Easily sniped out Conball from up to the air.
Ooh, that could have been big. Got the fatal here.
Get as many runs as he... Oh, he dropped.
Could be bad. This could be huge. Really good bait. Really needs to Conversion.
If you're that low on HP on Junpei, you should get as many runs as you can before you die.
One run and all bases are loaded here, so something could
have went for a home run there when you had a combo going.
3 runs. I could have been like 3 or 4.
Could have had 4. Yeah. Saw that coming from a mile away.
And you can see Conball
really needs to pick up their options.
You can see Conball just adapting to the situation. Fading these DPs.
They don't even have to block that low anymore.
Well, I don't know about what I suppose but it doesn't seem like Junpei has the ability to really use besides maybe sweep and whatever Trismegistus does. But I just really stop with the panic rolls and the panic DPs and because biting them a lot.
That's another match for Conball.
Is that 6 or 7?
That's 6. But I'm seeing Basil doing really well with the J2Ds, sketching Conball in the air.
Yeah, those are really helping to his advantage, but he's not making the most of what he could be getting in these games. I do think, honestly, the Yosuke might be the pick, because it did seem like the Yosuke was kind of helping out way more in this situation.
Yosuke is a lot simpler to get something going on with than with Junpei.
Because Junpei, it's a lot of momentum you need, and with Conball's Adachi, he's just constantly stopping that, not letting him breathe.
You need the knowledge of Junpei's pressure to actually get something going on, but it looks like Basil's only gonna 5A8, AO8.
Yeah, there's a bad idea of the next soon burst here. Actually, no, they're saving it, but gets caught by the AOA here. Another thing they really need to do is... Now, don't get it wrong, Conball's playing very, very well. He's getting these punishes, he's getting his combos right, he's getting big damage. He gets the beat riser here, goes to the Geodyne, gets the mix-up, doesn't get anything off it. But this is also a situation where Conball is very good at this character.
Pretty good beat. Very good beat. That's found as well.
He's playing his space.
Conball is constantly in the air and Basil's not doing anything about it.
He's not challenging him with Junpei's very big bat, or it could be.
Gets caught by a 5C, you really should be careful about that when you're playing Junpei.
Very good DP here. That's very good. That was a really good catch. Not a great DP there. Would have been great if he had actually catch a Adachi DP. Back.
Ooh, that was bad.
Didn't catch the blow.
It was only a bit farther that DP would have fully worked. I'm not seeing Conball really fully operate here, guys. Is Basil trying to go for an series there?
I don't know, but I definitely do see.
Looks like no A+ for you.
It's just kind of a big thing. Conball's just being very on his day right now.
Basil just needs to calm down a bit, like.
Yeah, he needs to
get his pressure going.
Now
he's not utilizing Junpei's most lethal pressure, that is strike and throw. I'm not seeing any striking. I'm not seeing any throwing. I'm seeing a lot of striking.
Yeah, with Junpei, you really want to play that strike throw game because obviously you have really big buttons to go for high cross ups, but at the same time you also just want to keep trying to get those throws in, because in the corner if you have your opponent there, you can get a very good conversion off it, get a couple runs, and if you get the super off, it's a home run. You could possibly get victory shot.
And Victor Crine corner, that leads to a lot of damage. At least 3.8k.
Junpei becomes a very dangerous character when he's in the corner.
So obvious. Yes.
No, the greatest of choices. I'm assuming the first right around here gets the heat rising, goes to the blue line.
Oh man,
Nice. I have waffle. Top JC.
Good hop, but he didn't get anything out of it.
That's big. This could be.
Good hop, but Adaki isn't in locked.
Very away. Goes for the first one. Gets him locked down. That's big. Goes for the first.
He's locking him down with these displaced spikes. Really good.
Just Magistus, when he's in the air and he's locking you down with that, you can do a lot, but I don't see Basil going for that. It just seems like Conball kind of has this all figured out. Just kind of knows what to do in these situations. And once you go in,
JC's really well.
that's a great thing about it. It's very big. You can kind of just use it whenever. Perfect for every situation. That's big. This could be big.
Ooh, that could have been a confirm off that 5C. That could have been another thing. Tried to go for a throw but got EP.
Now, this is another thing I'm noticing about Conball, where from when I played him, this is something you really want to do against him. You can bait his DP a lot. He does DP in very situations where it doesn't benefit him at all. And honestly, Basil's having a pretty good round here. There we go.
Ooh, that was a good DP.
Good DP bait. Almost confirmed.
Too far to not get that confirmed.
There we go. That's game.
Round.
There we go. See, that's exactly what I mean. When Basil's on his game, he's very good. He's very lethal.
That's
he
some
gets
very much needed momentum for Basil.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't get any runs off of it.
And this is what I see about Basil. Basil was for a long time always getting the numbers because he gets the momentum. He's very lethal. He's in your face. Casts Magistus on you. He's getting these very good confirms. But once you slow down his pace and you kind of wear him down on the mental, that's when you can start taking advantage. As you saw Conball doing for a majority here. But whenever Basil's on it, it's a very good AOA off the low there.
That was really good.
Now, that was a great thing. Gets caught by Izanagi there. Izanagi also is very good for this option. As you can see, here he goes. Here's the mix. Gets the low off the bench shot. Very close. Oh, this could be big.
Know what you're thinking.
Oh, it doesn't make it though.
Tragic, but that was really good. I'm seeing something in Basil right
There's
now.
something there. That is one thing. Even when you're playing against top people who have had thousands and thousands of games here, like Conball does, once you get that one round, it kind of changes how you view the game, how you're viewing going into it, because now you're seeing, okay, these things are working. If I just keep doing these things, I can possibly get a round and then even get a game loss, and then that's when the momentum shifts. Once you start seeing that these things are working, but you can't rely on those things constantly, because if you keep relying on what's working, then your opponent will discover that and realize, okay, well, this is always working. How can I counteract that? And then you start playing the adaptation game, and that's where you see a lot of top players. It's overcoming a first round loss or a 2-round loss.
Guess I gotta do
And
this.
then you start seeing them adapting and realizing their mistakes.
One. Do your best.
That kind of did, well, not kind of, it does fully apply to Basil's vector right now.
You saw in that round where he won, he was very on. He was reading the roles, he was reading the DPs.
Both staggering really well and baited the EP.
There we go.
That's your best.
That could have been very big. Now, there's the thing about Junpei, he is very execution heavy. you have certain things you have to get spacing right, you have to get the micro dashes. So many things you have to get right for you to be
Almost just sufficient for that displaced 2C5C.
Here we go, there's the AOA. Ooh, full traction man. Almost dropped you.
Another AOA. This guy's really with those AOAs.
They're just very, very big. I think he's dead.
That's victory cry.
That's victory cry, and he's dead. Doesn't get it. Blocks. Ooh. There we go.
Really good AOA.
This is big. This is very, very big. Still have burst.
VC burst and
12
oh
runs.
yeah.
Now your character
momentum is real.
much playable. Your character goes from kind of a hot mess, so you can't do much, into possibly a high tier, and then once you start getting into the higher bases, even a top tier. You have to work very hard for that thing. But Basil is on it.
Oh, that was a really good roll bait. Oh, but we dropped it unfortunately.
Now he just needs to calm down a bit with these rolls. He's kind of on it. Even if he's kind of messing up a bit, he's on it. He's in his face. And this is what I mean.
He has a good idea of what he's supposed to be doing.
The momentum. Now that was one thing he needs to work on is just when to press and when not to press. See, that was the press because Adachi was still in recovery. Ooh, big
Really good death.
Really good roll. Oh, that's big. This is big.
How about this?
Needs to
Just
calm
fine,
down.
see if he gets the punish.
Deathbound. Doesn't get the setup.
Try to bait the DP.
That's death though.
That's death.
But 15 runs, that could be
Don't
odd.
have your
And he has
burst
burst.
as well.
Oh man,
And he has
my
burst.
side's
Basil
gonna
shifting
spoil
the momentum here. You have victory card, you have 15 runs. You have a very, very big chance of winning this game. And potentially changing the whole momentum of the set. Here we go. Just
On off guard with the logo.
too far for the 2 runs. Here we go.
Now what you thinking?
Good Conball puts the hit. Now we're going for the full pressure here. Basil on the defense now, but he was blocking a lot of that. But not a great
Basil just needs to calm down. You know, that panic DP and panic burst. You had meters so to make that save. I'm wrong. Don't go wrong.
Oh, that could have been a big confirm. And the burst. This is a big one.
He tried to go for the spin on C-Tech throw.
It's very good damage as well. Ooh, that's big.
Right.
That was
Unfortunate.
I don't think the DP was the right decision.
It's over already.
That's set point for... No, the next match is set point for Conball. So, Basil really has to... There's a long way to go.
We have a
Has to climb a
very
mountain.
crowd here, but it is possible. It is very much possible. You saw how great Basil really is when he gets it going.
The last 2 games, I'm seeing a lot of potential here.
And that's what I say. That's what I think. That's what I say. If he were to just constantly just stick to playing Junpei, or even possibly pick a somewhat easier character, Basil could be a very, very lethal threat in the current game in the current state of the game. He has the conversions. He has the pressure when he's on it. It's just all about the momentum and the mental stack he puts on himself. You see Conball, he doesn't worry. He's constantly in the flow state where he's just doing things and it works for him. But once you get him off his game, then it starts clicking. Very good DP there.
Good DP.
I do suggest facing with those big buttons. Very nice AOA there.
Lucky first, but... unfortunate.
Play the defense here. Oh, that could have been really hard.
Couldn't get anything out of it, unfortunately. That's a combo. Gets the
And look at that
safe
damage. Gets the safe jump, very big damage. Deathbound is kind of biggest issue. That's
Amazing DP. I mean, 2v.
ooh, what a read! What a read on the roll there. I don't know about the first.
It's too far to do the combo. And
Here we go. Persona break. No burst. All three range for the pressure of Basil.
I think Basil is using 2C really good, but he's getting a big preview. 2C does leave you like sitting duck, so
Basil,
really
the thing about Basil is he knows how to use this to his full advantage. He's perfectly spacing out his buttons. He's just using Junpei himself where he's somewhat struggling. But even then, with enough practice and time, very, very lethal. He can get the Magatsu Mandala. That's safe.
That's round.
And going into this, you do have 7 rounds. One more, one super, and you have victory cry.
You only need one good confirm, and that's victory cry.
But then again, he also needs to guard for it. I don't think in the early game is going to get it just yet. That's very good.
That could have been a third confirm if you didn't 2C there. But I said before, he needs to calm down with the 2Cs. He does leave with 3 good throws from Basil.
Oh, I don't know about running into
Which he was a little late. Went for the 2v race but didn't get anything out of it.
Good DP. Using Death Bound.
Conball is now used to Basil's areas. He's expecting it a lot more now.
He's expecting a lot of DP. Really good roll. Catches him. Get pulled.
That's VC.
Victory cry.
They fight the OP as well. Almost caught him. Alright. Right.
Conball doesn't have anything. Conball doesn't have his burst. He's going to start off with 0 meter. But Basil's going in with full momentum. He has Victory Cry. He has the burst. It's very, very big.
Could easily go in Basil's burst. Oh, I don't agree with that burst.
Now, here's another thing about Junpei that I do notice that you can deal with whenever he does send out Death Bound. You can just catch it with a 5A, and then after a while, you can't send out Death Bound because Junpei does use Persona for a lot of things that do play to his advantage. So if you're just canceling out Death Bound, because it's stuck there for a while, you just 5A it, and then if you get a 10-3, it has a risk reward to doing Death Bound. So you're risking the potential loss of this to be able
that
to
also can be an advantage.
very good roll. That's it. Yeah.
That's set point for Conball. 10-0.
And honestly, very, very impressive from Basil in the last few couple games where he was showing the momentum. Very, very impressive.
Could easily see him taking a match there. Unfortunately,
Conball on
felt like he panicked.
Congratulations.
Good games to both players. I think they played really well.
I think it was kind of a slow burn for Basil, but he had so much potential there at the end. If he just fulfills it and is able to play to his peak, he can really show how good of a Junpei and how good of a player in general he is. He just really needs to work on that. But congratulations to both players for both playing very outstandingly, especially Basil towards the end and Conball throughout the whole set. And it was fun doing comms with you, Toss. It's great to be here on comms with you today.
It's been really fun indeed.
And I think this is where we're going to catch off the stream. And we'll catch you guys later for perhaps the next time when we have to do one of these grudge matches. And do
Bye bye.
and I'll see you guys later. See you guys.